Hello again, everyone. It is your gracious hostess back again, and we are doing a second installment of Mrs. Alucard's favorite book reviews. And like I promised in the first video I did, I am doing a review on Erin Morgenstern's second book, The Starless Sea. And here it is. Hope that's a good enough picture. This is her second book. It's been 10 years since she's done the Night Circus, and I just found this book by chance when I was at the library looking for something to read, and I came upon it sitting next to the Night Circus, and I picked it up, and I think I read it in about 3 to 4 weeks, roughly. Um, once I got started, I just could not put it down. It's that good of a book. But before I start gushing about the book, let me tell you what it's about. And I'm reading from the summary of the actual book, like the first review I did. I'm not good summarizing books whatsoever, so I literally have to have the book do it for me. So here it goes. I hope you all are paying attention now. Far beneath the surface of the earth, upon the shores of the starless sea, there is a labyrinthine collection of tunnels and rooms filled with stories. The entrance ways that lead to this sanctuary are often hidden, sometimes on forest floors, sometimes in private homes, sometimes in plain sight. But those who seek will find. Their doors have been waiting for them. Zachary Ezra Rollins is searching for his door, though he does not know it. He follows a silent siren song, an inexplicable certainty that he is meant for another place. When he discovers a mysterious book in the stacks of his campus library, he begins to read and is entranced by tales of lovelorn prisoners, lost cities, and nameless acolytes. Suddenly, a turn of the page brings Zachary to a story from his own childhood, impossibly written in this book that is older than he is. A bee, a key, and a sword emblazoned on the book lead Zachary to two people who will change the course of his life. Mirabelle, a fierce pink-haired painter, and Dorian, a handsome barefoot man with shifting alliances. These strangers guide Zachary through masquerade party dances and whispered backroom stories to the headquarters of a secret society where doorknobs hang from ribbons, and finally through a door conjured from paint to the place he has always yearned for. Amid twisting tunnels filled with books, gilded ballrooms, and wine-dark shores, Zachary falls into an intoxicating world soaked in romance and mystery. But a battle is raging over the fate of this place, and though there are those who are willing to sacrifice everything to protect it, there are just as many intent on its destruction. As Dorian, Mirabelle, and Zachary venture deeper into the space and its histories and myths, searching for answers and one another, a timeless love story unspools, casting a spell of pirates, painters, lovers, liars, and ships that sail upon a starless sea. Woo! Quite a long summary, but that is as good as it's going to get. I hope it has you intrigued. Once I read that summary, I just had to read it, and I just could not put it down once I started. This book was just that good. Whether or not it is as good as The Night Circus, I'm a little biased, like I said before, because The Night Circus was set in the Victorian era, and The Starless Sea is set in our time, but also a lot of other times. I guess the best way to put this book is it's stories within a story within a story. It shifts from time and place, it shifts viewpoints, but once you kind of get the hang of that, it gets easier to read. This book definitely makes you think a lot more than The Night Circus did. This definitely has a psychological element to it. But another reason why I read this book and why I love it so much is the main character is gay. And I think that this book would be a book that everyone in the GLBTQ community should read, and I think they would enjoy it. It's definitely a book that my Uncle Kevin would have read and I think would have enjoyed probably as much as I have. I love this book so much that I don't want to give it back to the library. That is how much I love this book. Um, and I'm hoping that all of you watching this, I hope that you are intrigued, and I hope you go and find a copy of this book, and I hope that once you start reading it, you get enthralled with it just as I did. Um, Erin Morgenstern's definitely got another masterpiece on her hands, and now that they are doing a movie version of The Night Circus, I would really like to see a movie version of this book too. I would definitely go and see it. I would probably go and see it multiple times, providing they got a good director and they got a really, really stellar cast to play the parts. Um, but anyway, I just want y'all to know that that was my review for The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. You can find it at your library. You can find it at bookstores, Amazon.com, anywhere you can get and find books. They've got it. Um, and I hope that you guys have gotten something out of this review. No idea what I'm going to be doing for the next book review, but there is a third one coming, so be patient. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this. I hope you guys have gotten something out of it, and I want to thank everybody who's seen my first review. That really means a lot for somebody like me. It means that I'm doing something right. It means that people are interested in books still, and that really means a lot for somebody like me who's trying to get published and write books herself. So, anyway, that does it for me, and I will see you guys till the next video. So until then, this is Mrs. Alucard signing off.